हेलो एवरीवन, मैं हूं निष्ठा और आप सभी का वेलकम है मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल पर। अगर आप इस चैनल पर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब एंड हिट द बेल आइकन। और आज जो मैं बुक आपके लिए लेकर आई हूं वो है डियर स्ट्रेंजर आई नो हाउ यू फील, रिटन बाय आशीष बगरेचा। आशीष बगरेचा इज़ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट फेमस इंडियन इंस्टाग्राम पोइट। और ये जो बुक है इसमें इन्होंने 30 लेटर्स लिखे हैं स्ट्रेंजर के लिए, ए जर्नी टू होप एंड हीलिंग। डे 6। I can't find anyone like you, not even close to you. I look for you in everyone, but I fail every single time. Yet I don't feel lonely or sad. I feel happy and proud. The departure doesn't hurt because I loved the best one. About loss. Dear stranger, dealing with loss is never easy. I need you to know that there is no right, no or wrong way to grieve. Your suffering is a natural process. And even though there are days when you feel that it is impossible to carry on without the ones you have lost, you will. Your loss, your grief is your own. It is entirely personal. I know that it is all consuming at times, that you wish sometimes that you could show your emotions into the deepest recesses of your mind and lock them away. But you won't survive like that. Like a pent up wild animal, it will push through and continue to torment you until you face it head on. There will be days where your anger will boil inside, threatening to explode, when you will feel the need to fall to your knees and scream until you have no air left in your lungs to power your voice. Do it. Scream until you find you can't scream anymore. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. I know that you feel alone and that no one understands. The truth is, no one really does. You will grow tired of people's and their advice, and that is okay. I understand why being told to be strong does nothing but fuel your warmth. Be strong, they say. For what? For whom? Is grief not allowed when you have experienced a loss? There is no need to be strong. There is no need to suppress your pain. You are entitled to the question that fill your head. The whys and hows are natural. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But please know this, it is not your fault. There was nothing you could have done. You have the right to ask questions and you have the right to fall apart. You don't owe anyone an explanation when you are alone at night and your grief overtakes you. I see you, curled into a ball, begging for answers, pleading for the feeling of emptiness to be replaced with something, anything other than despair. You are not weak. You are not the negative words you keep repeating to yourself. You are human and your pain is relevant. They told you to spend time with friends, to meet new people who will not remind you of your life before the pain. They encourage you to be normal, to move on. Move on. How do you move on from something that was part of your life? I know you do not want to move on. Not now, not any time in the near future. I know that you do not want to forget. The thoughts of forgetting is so painful that it knocks the breath from your lungs and threatens to rip your soul in two. I can hear you begging, bargaining for one more moment, for more experience, one more hug or kiss, or a chance to hear their voice just once more. You don't understand why your life has been so unfairly, irrevocably changed. Today you thought you were doing better until someone reminded you that it was an important date. You have tried to forget these days in order to find clarity, and you thought you had improved, that the wound was no longer raw. But it will resurface when you are least expecting it. You will be caught in a tidal wave of pain yet again. I can see you trying to justify the time it and taken for you to grieve. Please stop. Loss is permanent. Your feeling will be permanent. There will be days when you are able to cope, and there will be days when you will not. The truth is, you will learn to become accustomed to the hole in your heart. It will never go away. But as you heal and teach yourself how to cope, it will get better. Your mind will heal and your heart will hurt a little less. The ache of loneliness and grief will fade, and the wall will begin to feel like it was away there. I can see you roll your eyes in frustration when you are told that it will be get better. I promise you, it will. It might not look like your idea of better, but there will be an improvement. Anger and backward steps will give way to acceptance and peace. You will learn to live again. You will be different. Have changed, and that is okay. Reach out to friends, to family, to anyone who will listen without judgment. Having a shoulder to cry on is invaluable. I know that you feel completely alone in this, but you are not. Remember that not everyone grieves in the same way. The tears may not come, or they may come much later. Just because you have not cried, it does not mean that you did not care. There is no shame in seeking help for a professional counselor if you feel it is all too much. Therapists and grief counselor have spent years studying and practicing specifically to help people who are going through what you are going through. They can teach you how to work through the intense feelings that are causing you so much turmoil. I know that you just don't want to try right now, but even if you have lost all interest in self care, take control of yourself. Be gentle and not critical. I understand that you are your own biggest critics, but being critical of yourself in your time of loss will only make you feel louder than you already do. Emotional pain, like a physical injury, take time to heal. Make time for yourself. Do something you enjoy. Join a gym or take up yoga. You cannot heal a festering wound if you refuse to administer the correct treatment. Understand that facing your feeling head on will equip you with the tools to learn to live with your loss. Allow yourself to really feel all of it, the loss, the pain, the grief, the anger. Feeling it all the best remedy you could opt for. And finally, when it all feels like it's too much, hold on. Hold on tight. It will pass. I promise you, one day you will wake up and it will be better. You feel better. You will come out of this a little scared and a little bruised. But you will come through. Each day, the wound will hurt a little less than the day before. Please, just hold on from a concerned friend.